the morning, Vivian and Orville went to see if the next riddle had been left under the memories tree. "Great Scott! The next riddle has appeared!" said Vivian dramatically as Orville picked up the ornament. "Indeed it has, my good lady," Orville replied in kind, the two of them giggling at their silliness. "I wonder what sort of adventure it shall lead us on today." "Will you kindly read it for us, good sir?" Vivian asked. "Indeed I shall," said Orville, clearing his throat. "Ahem! I bring people the news and their favorite Christmas music. I have dials, buttons, and speakers, but I have no screen. I can be the size of a piece of furniture or small enough to carry around. What am I?" Not gonna lie, my first thought was a computer," Vivian said. "But those have screens, and this item doesn't have one, according to the riddle." "True," replied Orville. "Oh, what about a record player then? Those things are so cool. They can play music, they can have dials, buttons, and speakers, and have no screen, and can be the size of a piece of furniture or small enough to carry." "Oh, that is a good guess," cried Vivian. "But wait, the riddle says this item can also bring the news, and record players don't do that." "Not unless they're combined with a radio, no," sighed Orville. "Wait, what did you just say?" exclaimed Vivian. "I said, not unless they're combined with a radio," repeated Orville. "Ah, that's it!" Vivian gasped. "Orville, you're a genius." "I am? I mean, yes, of course I am. But, how am I a genius exactly?" "What you just said. The item must be a radio," said Vivian. "It can both play music and bring the news. It has dials, buttons, and speakers, no screen, at least the older ones don't. It can be the size of a piece of furniture or small enough to carry." "Oh yeah, you're right!" cried Orville. "Let's go find one then." "I know just the place," said Vivian, and Orville followed Vivian to the radio shop exhibit. "Wow, there are so many different radios in here!" cried Orville. "Here's one of my favorite ones," said Vivian, gesturing to one of the devices. "I wonder when it was made, and how many years it was used before coming here to the museum. I wonder how many stories were told through it, and what sorts of Christmas songs it played," Orville thought aloud. "What's your favorite Christmas song, Vivian?" "Ooh, it's hard to pick just one," Vivian said. "But I know one of my favorites is Silent Night. What about you, Orville?" "I really like Jingle Bells," said Orville. "I've always liked ringing the bells for that song in the children's choir." "That sure is fun," Vivian agreed. "Speaking of which, I think our choir teacher said the older kids were going to do a dramatic reading with our performance this year." "I'm sure a lot of dramatic readings must have been broadcast over the radio back in the day," Orville observed, "especially before television was a thing." "I think you're right," Vivian said. Just then, the ornament they brought with them transformed into one with the picture of a radio on it. "This just in, folks!" cried Orville in a radio host voice. "Coming to you from the radio shop exhibit, I, Detective Orville, am happy to report that Detective Vivian and I have found the Christmas memory and have restored the radio ornament." "What a thrilling adventure it has been," Vivian interjected playfully. "Now we will bring you listeners along with us as we place the ornament back on the memories tree." "Come along, folks," said Orville, and the two of them headed back to the memories tree. "And there it is," Vivian said triumphantly. "The radio ornament has been reunited with the tree and other ornaments." "How exciting!" said Orville with a bounce. "But this isn't the end of the adventure. Stay tuned, folks, for the next episode, coming soon, right here on the network." "We'll see you then," said Vivian with a giggle, and the two of them hurried off to enjoy more of the winter wonderland of trees while they waited for the next riddle to appear.